Hello everybody, my name is Diana Hart. I'm a paparazzi consultant, but today I want to talk to you about my first love, which is house cleaning. I have been cleaning houses for almost 19 years, and today I just wanted to do tips and tricks to speed up your bathroom cleaning. And you might think that doesn't sound like much fun, but I've noticed when I look at magazines and they tell you how to declutter your home or clean your home, I'm not really getting any helps from that. And I thought, well, I have almost 19 years of experience doing this. How about I do a short video with some tips? This is a quick clean of your bathroom. This is not a spend all day in your bathroom. This isn't walk in your bathroom and say, oh my, the grout looks horrible. We're not going to scrub anything today. All we're going to do is quick clean. Now, you do not have to use the products that I am using. I'm going to give you examples of what I use. It actually isn't really important what you use. What's important is that you get started. And so when I go into people's homes that I clean all the time, I don't stay in their bathrooms all day. Now, some people have the large bathrooms, and yes, it does take a lot longer in the larger bathrooms. My husband and I live in a 100-plus-year-old home. Our bathrooms are very small. We both have our own bathroom. We're both fairly clean. So when I say quick clean, seriously, I run in, I do a quick clean. I'm not in there all day. I'm not in there to scrub anything. And I'm going to teach you how to keep your shower clean so you do not have to scrub anything. You know, once in a while you may need to do some scrubbing in your bathtub. But as far as your shower walls, they're going to look fine. You're not going to have to spend time in there. And that's the key. That's what I want you to do. I want you to not be bogged down in your housework. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I want this to be a short video and just get going, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do when I walk into my bathroom, I have a couple things here that I like to use. You do not have to buy these. These cloths from Fly Lady are wonderful, okay? She does buy one, get one. I want to say it's buy one, get one free quite a bit. She has silver and she has purple. Purple is fun. I'm going to tell you why purple can be a problem. And she also has gold, and so I don't have the gold. And so if you buy one, get one free, you get, you end up, I think what it is you get 6 purple if you pick purple for the price of 3. Okay, and so then I got 2 different sets. So I've got 6 silver, 6 purple. You do not have to use hers. I really like hers. Really like them a lot. One thing I do, because I like something to fit in my palm, I cut hers down. So I have one, it's got a little lint on it. Sorry about that. It's from being washed. See how this fits in my hand, or I can fold it, fits in my hand even better. I like to clean fitting in my hand, just like this, okay? Actually what I do is I do a lot of this. Sam's Club paper towels. You don't have to buy Sam's Club. These just happen to be great price. Sam's Club has Select-A-Size. Make sure it says Select-A-Size on there. So here's the one little sheet. This, if you had the whole sheet, it would be this. All right. I get Select-A-Size. I fold it. Now it fits in my hand. You see, it's a little bit bigger than my hand, but it's fitting in my hand for the most part. And this is how I work. I want it to fit in my hand. I do not want this entire cloth, okay? I'm having a hard time getting this on my screen. I don't want that whole cloth. I want it to fit in my hand, so I would fold it if I was going to use this whole cloth. All right, now Norwex also has cloths. Someone gave me some Norwex stuff. I also bought these little travel wipes. I love these because, again, it fits in my hand. So I use these at work. I actually don't use these at my house. You're going to think that's crazy. I use these at work. Guess what I use at my house? Folded paper towel. Okay, now I do use these. This is my Norwex cloth that I use in my bathroom. My husband has one of these in his bathroom. These are going to be very important to what we're talking about for your shower. You need something. It does not have to be Norwex. It does not have to be Fly Lady. You need something. You need a washcloth. A washcloth would work. Something that you can wring out, okay? That simple. Okay, so we're going to start. The first thing I do when I walk in, I get one of these cloths. Okay, now if you don't have a cloth, you're going to use this paper towel. This is some great glass cleaner. I love this. Great value cleaner. It's great stuff, okay? I'm going to use this. I'm going to barely wet it. It's just going to be very damp. It's barely damp. I'm sorry, not very damp, just barely damp. You're going to go up to your mirror. First thing you're going to do, and you're going to put this across your mirror like so. You might go up and down your mirror like so, okay? That's all you're going to do. You do not need the spray, okay? I'm showing you the spray in case you don't have these awesome cloths, because if you don't want to buy anything, so you've got your Windex or whatever. This is a natural from Great Value. I don't know if it's seriously natural. That's what it says. But this will work, okay? This, if you just dampen this, you don't need any cleaner on it, okay? And so you just go across like this, and these don't leave a lot of lint. They might leave a little. Sometimes with your paper towels, you're gonna have lots of lint, and then you're gonna be like frustrated. Also with glass cleaner, you're gonna have lots of streaks. Not all glass cleaners, but Windex tends to be the worst. I'm not a Windex fan. It also stinks. It has ammonia in it. Actually, if you want to use a good cleaner, Windex is a great cleaner. I don't like it for window cleaner or mirror cleaner. So the first thing you're gonna do is clean your mirror. And if you have a hand mirror, go ahead. I clean for a lot of people who never clean their hand mirror. I clean it for them. Okay, like their little, their little tiny mirror that they use in their bathroom. All right. So you want to clean that too with the damp cloth or with this. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is, if you have a spray bottle of anything, this happens to be Lysol, what's in here is not lemon. I reuse these bottles. So what's in mine at this moment, you do not have to buy this. This is what I happen to be using. This is tangerines and mangoes. It just smells like citrus. That's all it is. Okay, you do not have to use that. That happens to be what's in what says this lemon bottle. This is not lemon. Okay, I reuse these bottles over and over. As long as the sprayer works, I'm happy. And now what I do is I put whatever spray cleaner I'm using, which happens to be this Lysol. I also love Pine Sol. Not the pine smell, but the other Pine Sols. They have lots of nice Pine Sols. You're going to want to water this down. If you use this stuff straight, it's going to be very streaky. It's not going to clean up well. You don't have to pour this stuff on straight for it to work, okay? So you're going to go to your lavatory. You are going to get now you might prefer a sponge, and that's fine. Whatever makes you happy cleaning is what you need to be using. If a paper towel makes you happy, use a paper towel. If a scrubbing sponge makes you happy, use or whatever makes you happy. If you want to use a cloth, that's fine. But all you need to do is get your spray cleaner and your paper towel or whatever is in your hand, spray it pretty liberally, wipe it down. We're not in there to stay all day. We're not scrubbing anything. If perhaps you need scrubbing at some other time, you can use something like Comet. This is a more pure form of Comet, and if you notice, I've had this months. I've never opened it. Why? Because I don't use it. I use spray and paper towel. This is how I clean. I do quick clean. Now, if you have lots of people coming in and out of your house, you may have to quick clean more than once or twice a week. If it's just you and your husband, and now I have cats, so it's more than once or twice a week for me because I have cats. One is up here right now. Get down. Okay, so, but this is a quick clean. So you also spray down in your sink, and you get your paper towel or your cloth or whatever you're using, whatever makes you happy, and you wipe that out. You can run some water, kind of just get, if there's fuzz in there, something, get that out. But what I'm saying is this doesn't take all day. Now, like I said, if your sink happens to be really dirty, you can use something a little more harsh. You can also use, this is Castile soap. You can also use this. It's Dr. Bonner's. This happens to be hemp citrus orange. Now, I have a friend who has a dog rescue. She also rescues cats. And she tells me not to be using citrus around cats unless you're going to dry it, okay? So you need to be really careful using these essential oil products. Even though they're natural, you don't need to be using this around cats unless you're going to dry it good, okay? So be careful with that. But what I do with that is I put it in, this obviously says soft soap. See, I reuse everything. So this is just a squirt. See, I can just squirt. So I put some of that in, some of that essential oil right there. And here I add water. So you're not doing this straight. And you can squirt that right on the paper towel. and you can use that if you prefer a more natural way of cleaning. I don't actually worry about it. This, whatever's in this spray bottle, works great for me. I do use the essential oil stuff sometimes. Okay, so those are the types of products that I use. Also, another thing you can use, it's real simple, something like palm olive or Dawn. Dawn dishwashing liquid is a grease cutter. If you're having a grease problem of any kind in your bathroom, Dawn dishwashing liquid will cut that grease. But what I do with this, I would just wet this or my cloth, if I had a cloth, just pour a little bit, you don't need a lot, and then you can clean your lavatory and your sink with this, okay? Or with your cloth. All right, now you're done with your sink. Your sink's done. If you want to dry it, fine. Get more paper towel or a dry cloth, however you want to do it. Paper towel, dry cloth, if you want to dry it, if you need to dry it. I usually just let it dry. It's not going to take long. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to walk over to your toilet. You're going to spray this, or whatever you have, doesn't matter. Spray your cleaner. Spray cleaner is going to be the fastest and the easiest, okay? You're going to spray your cleaner on the tank, the top, on the sides. You want to make sure you spray that handle. You want that to be clean. I mean, we're touching handles with dirty hands, right? Clean that handle off. And so everything about that toilet, the top, you're going to lift it. You're going to, spray everything. Spray the inside. You need something good that will scrub that inside. Some of my clients really like those Clorox, I forget what they're called, but they're disposable. You don't flush them. You put those in the trash. But those are good to swish around in there. If you want toilet bowl cleaner, I don't have toilet bowl cleaner. I use this. This is what I use. I do have the thing that swishes around. Okay, but you just spray liberally. You get your paper towel. Again, if you have a cloth that you don't mind cleaning your toilet with, I prefer paper towels because I just throw this away. I don't want to wash it. I just want to get rid of it. Just from a germ standpoint, I don't want it around. Okay, so you want to dry, you want to wipe every single thing that you have just cleaned. This does not take long. You're not there to scrub. Again, if you've got something you need to scrub, then you're going to need to do that later, and that'll be this or something, scrubby. Okay, but this is quick clean. This isn't stay all day clean. So if there's something you want to scrub, I would write that down and do that later. That's not during quick clean. Now, for your shower, now that your toilet's done and your lavatory's done, also, I didn't bring my plastic gloves. I always wear gloves. We don't do this with bare hands, okay? Sorry, I meant to bring my gloves in here. I have, for home, I have the long, like the dishwashing gloves. I have separate, kitchen and bathroom. And then for work, I use the disposables. I just throw them away. And those are great for house cleaning. You can just get the disposables. You get them at Walmart. Just throw those away. Okay, now we're on to our shower. While you are taking your shower, if you will do this, my husband and I have separate bathrooms. We both do this. This is my husband's cloth. It is hanging up over the towel rack. He uses this when he's done with the shower. You're still in the shower. This is mine. This pink one is Norwex. That's mine. Okay, while you're standing in the shower, you're going to get a cloth, and you could use a hand towel. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have there. But these are great because they're thick. See how thin this is? So this dries really quickly. You don't even have to wring it out. You just wipe every wet wall. Also, if you are, ours happen to be tub showers. We don't have just the walk-in shower, which I actually love to have one of those, but ours have the tubs. So where the tub meets the wall, you're going to want to make sure you move whatever is sitting there and wipe all of that around that tub, because where the wall meets the tub there, you're going to have mold. The whole point of this is to get the soap scum off the walls so it's not forming and hardening on your walls, and also to stop the mold. Anytime you have water sitting in your shower, there's going to be a mold problem. So we don't want that. When you have a mold problem, then you got to get the bleach out. If you don't have a mold problem, you don't have to get the bleach out, and the bleach stinks. Okay, I don't like to use bleach. I use it occasionally. Okay, so if you'll wipe that tub area around there as well. So all you're doing, you're not wiping and wringing. We're not spending all day. This is seriously 2 minutes or less. You wipe all your walls very quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're not trying to get every water drop. What you're trying to do is get some of the water off so it will dry. And then as it's coming down where it meets that tub, if you have a tub, you're going to want to wipe that around as well. That will keep that nice and clean. It will keep most of the mold from forming. And then you can put your bottles back wherever, whatever your bottles are or wherever they are, you can put those back. But you want to move all that out of your way and get the water off of there. Now, what I've noticed in my bathroom, I have this really kind of a dark peach bathtub. Like I said, our bathrooms are 50s bathrooms. If you've been in the 50s or 60s bathrooms, they have the tiles, they have the old fixtures. So I've got this old peach colored tub. And so what happens is if I don't actually use this cloth and wipe my tub out as well, there's all kinds of soap scum forming, and you can see it really well because my tub is a dark color. So you don't want that happening. So what I've been doing is making sure I also wipe the tub out as well. Now, if you have a shower floor and all that water's going into the to that drain, you're not going to have as much of a problem. You may have a problem around your corners, and you may end up having to spray bleach there if it's still not drying with the cloth or with whatever that you're using. Now, when I get done with this, I actually use this pink one, but they're all pretty much the same, just different brands. When I get done, I don't even wring it out. I mean, you could, if you have time, feel free to wring it out. I seriously throw it over my towel rack, sopping wet, and I just leave it. And in a few hours it's dry because it's so, see how thin it is? It's very thin. So, see, this isn't a time-consuming thing. Now you've cleaned your shower and you've basically done nothing. It's taken you about 2 minutes. You're still in the shower, and then you get out and you dry off and you finish up what you're doing. So you do this every time you shower. Now, if you forget, it's going to be okay. But if you will do this pretty much every single day, you will not have all this mold forming. And so then you don't have to get your, what I like is Hylex mildew root. If you're having a mold problem, that is really excellent. That's what I use at my house. It works really well for me. Our bathrooms are old, so we did have the old grout on the walls. So my husband got some of the stuff you just get it at a hardware store, Lowe's or wherever, and you re-grout. You don't have to scrape anything out. You just basically are painting over it, and so you don't have to worry about the fact that my cat's playing. If you heard that, I don't know, she just ran through here. You don't have to worry about that old yucky grout. You don't have to dig it out and start over. You do have to wait a certain amount of time. It may be 24 hours before you can shower in there, but it's worth it. And so my shower actually looks pretty new. And I've noticed since I started doing this technique that I don't have all that soap scum looking stuff on my wall. I mean, it's just soap. It's not really dirt. It just doesn't look nice. Okay, seems like there was something else I was going to say about that. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Occasionally, while you're in the shower, if you want to, so this will keep you from having to scrub your tub and your shower walls. Occasionally while you're in there, if you will go ahead and just get, whatever shampoo or body wash that you were using and put it on here, put it on the wet cloth, and you can you don't have to scrub. You can just kind of rub this on your walls, and then, like I have a shower head that comes off, and then I can just spray the walls. And so you may not have that, but you can, if you have a nice big plastic cup, that will work. You just fill the cup up and drip it along the walls, and that soap will come off. Okay, so I've done about an 18-minute video, almost 19 minutes, on how to quick clean your bathroom. This was just about the fixtures. This has nothing to do with your floor or anything else. Just run in, clean your fixtures, and this way your bathroom will look sparkling all the time, as often as you want to run in there and quick clean. I hope this has been helpful to you. My name is Diana Hart. You can contact me at ddhart2500@gmail.com. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.